Right, we have a Heather again.
Confused.
So now we can hear Heather, and we can do our distances. We were talking about the idea that Heather is a classmate of Sarah's character that is like staying with the family, which I like the idea of because it's the successful one and the one that like.
Yeah,
at least is not.
harsh.
Yeah, the successful one and the other one.
Yeah. Yeah, because like being on placement, that means you're like,
Usually final year, I think.
yeah, you're like nearly finished. Why aren't I nearly finished?
Because you're studying literature. I mean,
They
you never really
do
finish when you
placements.
study literature.
I'm here
true.
on my literature placement in a remote community.
Where's your library?
Actually,
Yeah,
no,
well,
though.
yeah.
That would totally be a thing if it were like studying like indigenous, like.
Well, I mean, not even just that, right? Because like, if Heather's character is studying like to be a pharmacist or whatever, like that is as a person with a humanities degree, like that is a much longer degree than a humanities degree.
Yeah,
Like it almost feels like Sarah's character is like in the middle now of like a creative writing PhD,
But also,
and one of the funding requirements is like go off into the wilderness and write a bunch of weird poetry inspired by nature.
it's some kind of like individual, like it's part of
Assessment
my thesis.
component.
Like
Yeah.
but like,
I've
also, like,
chosen to write about this stuff, but also I don't want to know why I've come back.
yeah, let's not
Yeah.
fill that in because it's good. But I
Mm.
like the other thing is that Heather's character might just be like Alana and just be like amazing and entered university at 15 or whatever, and
Yeah,
That's absurd, but yes.
It is. I mean, I was 16 when I went to... Anyway,
Still absurd.
although I tutored a pharmacy student person, and their critical reasoning skills were terrible.
that's not good.
Savage.
I know. She wanted to be
Yeah.
a doctor, and she's like, I don't understand what this political cartoon is trying to say. And I'm like,
oh,
Oh boy. Oh.
Okay.
sorry.
Without slandering
I
any
think
more
we
of your previous students,
I think I've worked out most of my gear.
cool. What have you got?
oh, well done.
I've got phone and weapon, although I'm not sure what kind of weapon. Like either because I can't remember what's legal in Canada. Maybe like a taser
Legal.
or a mace, or like a kind of mace. The sort of thing that like well-meaning parents would be like, "You're going somewhere strange and unfamiliar. Take these things."
Some keys.
Between
I like the idea of it being like something that specifically is for like dealing with wild animals. So you've got like bear spray, anti-bear spray or something.
air horn or something to scare them off. That's my weapon. Sonic interference.
Mine is just that I'm a bear.
I mean,
Yeah.
fair.
It's my natural weapons.
Yeah, weapon. Bracket natural.
And then first aid kit and torch, notebook, record, and cigarettes. And I'm not sure what's the second one I should pick from the grouping. Because I'm like, I could go with newspaper and be like, it's like an article of something weird happened in this small town like 20 years ago. And I'm like, oh, like someone gave it to me going, this is the place you're going, right? And I'm like, hey. Like, there was, I don't know.
There was a sighting
I
of a
like the idea
bear.
It was a bear that just walked
No,
down the street.
it's got to be a UFO crash.
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah.
Or like a weird meteorite, like Tunguska, kind of or something.
And Heather, it's definitely like how long ago did you say the thing happen? Because Like, I think
that's yeah. Whenever it's plot convenience.
I think I'd really like it if like technically I should have been there because I would have been a child and like the age to be in the town, but like I haven't told you anything about this thing that other people are like, isn't this where you're going? Isn't this where like your friend lives? And I'm just like, nah, don't remember that.
Just that's not a thing that ever happened. It's fine.
There's sorts of things, no. I definitely have got a broom. I don't know why I have a broom.
I do too. It's a family thing.
Yeah. Like
Everyone needs brooms.
Just have a broom.
By sweeping.
Yeah. No reason. I don't know what I should have from the last one. A bell. Yeah, why not? I just have weird stuff. I've got a bell.
Could be like a bicycle bell. Like ding ding ding.
Yeah, for sure. I have the bell for a bike, but I don't have a bike. Yes. I just haven't got around to that. And a record. So I have a broom, a phone with a cracked screen that I'm like all sentimental about and won't replace. A first aid kit. I feel like maybe our like college or university like made us all have them or something. I have some cash. I have a notebook, a bell, and a record.
Oh,
yeah, it's definitely a bike bell. It's just like a bike bell that's not on a bike. That's just in my bag. Yeah.
Is the record like it's a vinyl record?
Yeah,
No, like with the game as written. Like, is that the intention? It's a vinyl record, or is it like it's a record of some kind, and you can interpret that however you want?
Yes, you've come across the thing of the thing of when Ashton writes games, words are words, and you interpret them how you want. It's that thing of like, I believe that the author is dead when in game design, and so I specifically leave a lot of confusing unanswered questions in my will as an author.
A record could be a knife with a bunch of notches carved into the hilt. That is a record of all the people that you've killed.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, so my character's got a record. No, I'm joking.
A criminal record.
I'm joking. That's also an option.
It's like a warning slip for like doing something, a warning for from the police or something.
Okay,
my gear is I've got a weapon. It's my claws and my teeth. I've got a broom for sweeping out the house. I've got a bunch of booze. I have a torch. I have this scrapbook of newspaper articles. I have 3 cash, and I have some cigarettes.
Cool, I like it. I'm just trying to work out if I can make Killmonger from Black Panther with this set of gear, like a weapon, a phone, like because of the thing of like the record of like all of the kills.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Cool. Distances? Do you want to do distances?
Do we want to do names first so we have names that we can plug in?
That's a good idea. The sheet doesn't even have a space for names, I've just realised.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
No, the print sheet, the PDF sheet.
Oh, the printed sheet.
Oh.
Whoops.
Don't have names.
Well. Just write them up the top.
My name is Jill.
Okay.
How's that spelled? Jill?
Yeah. I was thinking about Rosie, but then I was like, that'd be too on the nose, you know? My pronouns are she, her.
Cool.
going with Sandy. Not intentionally grease vibing it, but just because.
But also grease vibing it. Yeah.
Well, it's someone new coming into an alien environment, but with someone familiar that they haven't seen in this environment before.
And she needs to change who she is in order to win the heart of a boy.
And then Sarah's character is Danny, but like Dani. Actually, we're just gonna do a lesbian version of Grease. That's actually our plan for today.
Danny
Chat,
with an IE.
Yeah. Chat, you can thank me later.
That fic has got to exist, right?
Oh yeah, Ash. The fan demand for a queer remake of Grease is like through the roof. It's a lot of GIF sets.
GIF sets?
Mm.
You mean jive sets?
GIF. I'm just gonna pronounce it Jeff from now on. That's it. I've made a decision. I love GIF sets.
That's why I like jive. Is because it just makes everyone wins.
Yeah, see, whereas Jeff means no one wins.
Everyone just looks confused instead.
Oh, look, I didn't say wins. I said winces.
Ah, okay. I see.
Which is my intention.
I can't believe that you would do a thing like that, Ash.
See, I don't know whether to. Any name.
All right. Sandy and not Rosie. Jill. Sandy and Jill. What are your distances?
I know that Sandy is keeping things from me.
Love it.
I'm allowed to have secrets.
Not in my house.
You're not the one that invited me.
Anya! Yeah, I love that name.
Ah, yeah, nice. Some quality Irish content.
Sarah couldn't play a game without including something Irish if she tried.
Sarah is my new favorite role player. I have mine for Anya as well.
Yeah?
Anya and I no longer touch.
Nice.
And my responsibility to Anya weighs on me.
Cool.
Okay.
Do you know what your shared person, place, or thing is?
Is it our house?
That makes sense.
In the middle of our street?
Every time I hear that, or every time I hear that song, my brain like segues into Greg the Stop Sign. Okay, it's by Tism. Because the and the reason my brain does that is because the film clip is about it like has a house party going on.
Ah. But yeah, like Sarah, if you think it makes sense, like I think that the family name is like a fairly obvious.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Candidate.
Is it too easy to say that the person, place, or thing that I share with Jill is Anya?
Yeah. I feel like that's a bit incestuous.
Here's my question. Is it possible that this isn't your first visit? That like back in like Anya's like first year of college when things were like not as terrible and bad and distant and broken.
Yeah.
That like she like brought you back to visit for part of summer vacation or something.
Yeah.
And so like Sandy and Jill like did some kind of like host visitor bonding activity somewhere, and that's like a shared thing of some kind in their past.
Maybe the lake. So there's got to be a lake.
Did we go ice fishing?
Not in summer.
Oh, that's a good point. I mean, it's Canada though. Like summer.
Luke is very easily confused by the outdoors.
Look, as far north in Canada as we're talking about.
Yeah.
Like summer, right?
Yeah.
Like.
Fair.
But yeah, like we went.
I've watched enough ice road truckers to know that not all lakes stay frozen all year round.
Like, so we went hiking. We went hiking around the lake or something.
Yep.
If that works.
Or like kayaking or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we went kayaking. That's good. I'm about it.
Cool.
And you were like, you don't need a life jacket. It's fine.
It's fine. I'm a bear.
Terrifying.
Okay. Also, a bear. I'm making notes about
Yeah. But not always.
and I'm like, Jill, parent, we share a house. Also, a bear.
Quality note.
And there are no bear hugs because we no longer touch.
Exactly. Yeah, sometimes my mother used to split firewood with her bare hands. She's got bare hands?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes. Iconic.
I think I don't understand the actions of Jill.
Fair. Sometimes just eats a whole salmon.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah, actually, we're just gonna play the comedy version of this game. No, on that note though, I do feel like it's important to keep us in the magical realism vein that we play the bear thing, completely straight. It's not remotely a comedy thing. It just is.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's get it all out of our systems now.
Yeah.
All the puns.
That's right.
I think Sandy and I no longer speak honestly.
Ooh.
I think Anya is responsible for why I am as I am.
Ooh.
So mysterious.
What is shared between Anya and Sandy?
Certainly something at college, but not something as obvious as a class we both did, but maybe a place that we would go on breaks or something.
Yeah.
Our sort of secret spot or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. Sounds good.
I don't know what is there.
The hall behind the social sciences or something?
Yeah, something like that.
The abandoned classroom in the East Wing.
I mean, that's even cooler.
Where you would smoke pot.
I didn't smoke with those kind of cigarettes. I never specified.
I just assumed. Because you're college students.
Yeah, I like the idea it's an abandoned room, or it's some kind of space that isn't really used, and we just discovered that no one's ever in there.
Yeah. I like the idea that it's because there's a safety issue that you two don't know about.
Yeah.
Slash
it's probably not as
about.
used, but we're just oh.
There aren't any classes scheduled there because of the safety issue, but you haven't been told about that, so...
Yeah, but they're both just urban exploration, heck yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Get some cool photos. Be rad.
Write some poetry about this abandoned, fucked up room.
Cool. Well, if everyone's got... Does everyone have all their distances now? You should have 3 distances each.
I have not got one for Jill yet.
No, I need one more for Jill. I think I cannot forgive Jill for what she's done.
Yes!
Oh, what'd I do? I can't wait to find out.
Yes.
I know Jill is keeping things from me.
Anya, I've never told you this, even though you're my daughter and I love you. I'm a bear.
You're adopted.
That's better. That's the punchline I should have gone with. Oh dear.
Yeah. I don't seem to be a bear.
Is there a dad, husband, partner, man folk?
Nope.
Is there another mum? Is there?
Nope.
Cool.
Like I don't know.
Auntie stays over the night.
Yeah,
No,
right. Yeah.
I think that just like in terms of like a cope.
I like the idea that there just isn't the question of another parent.
Yeah, in terms of co-parenting, there just isn't one, and there never has been, like, full stop.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And no one ever questions it. But like I think Jill definitely has had like a string of like not like non-serious relationships over the years.
Cool.
Yeah.
Excellent.
There's like never been anyone else at the house.
Yeah, like with Jill, I suspect a lot of it is kind of like relationship anarchy, like friend with benefits type arrangements with a bunch of other like independent, like slightly nomadic, like kind of butch working class women.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. That sounds about right. Cool. All
Look,
right.
I'm trying very hard not to stereotype here.
That's cool. Who do we? Are we up to stats and look?
I have those things.
Yes, cool. Tell me about
I have my stats, but I'm still working on the look.
Luke, do you want to tell me about your stats and look while the others are working on theirs?
I'm smart -1. Steady 1. Weird 0. And true +2.
Nice.
I'm a very honest bear, though a bear of little brain. I'm just playing the butch version of Winnie the Pooh. That's my secret chat. That's not actually my inspiration here. It just occurred to me, and I wanted to make the joke because I knew Ash would make a funny face. So Jill is a woman. She's like a butch woman in like working clothes. So like jeans and like big like compy. What's that kind of boots that they refer to in Ring of Keys in Fun Home? And like a big, like clumpy, like lace-up boots.
Like combat boots or hiking boots?
Hiking boots.
Yeah.
And like flannels. She's like broad-shouldered, broad-hipped, like quite tall, but also like she's like in her like 50s or 60s, so like a worn body, calloused hands. Sad, kind eyes, like a big, kind of hearty, like booming voice.
And he's also a bear.
Yeah. Well, no, like sometimes she's a bear.
Oh, sometimes.
Yeah, don't you worry about it. When she looks like a bear, I'll describe the bear. It's fine.
Okay, cool. All right. I just
She's like inexplicably. Sometimes she's a bear.
Okay.
Oh.
It's a metaphor.
Okay.
All right. Cool.
No, she's a bear wearing flannel and jeans.
Well, yeah, that's what I was picturing.
No, this isn't Winnie the Pooh. There's no animals in clothes here.
Okay, all right.
Right, okay.
Does anyone else have their stats and or look?
I've got my stats.
Tell me about it.
Smart 2, steady 1, weird -1, and true 0.
Cool. Smart.
Okay.
I figured I'd attempt to play someone who's not the pharmacy student that I know.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I have my look
I
done.
would never watch something like this.
I have my look done, but not my stats.
Tell me.
But I'm pretty good idea what I'm going to do for them. So, I just kind of a casual clothed, muted sort of teenage-looking girl with sad, suspicious eyes.
The sad eyes are hereditary, apparently.
Yeah. And what am I doing? I need to have True be decent so that I can actually do poetry.
I've changed my mind.
I don't like weird things, so I'll have -1 on that.
I'm not going to take things speak.
Okay.
I'm going to take the zone and make my house a zone.
I know. We're in your zone.
You're in my zone. And
Like,
its
is there
descriptors...
a specific room? Or is it the whole house? Is the house tiny?
I think it's the whole... I think it's the
There's
whole
some big
house.
territories, Ashton.
Pardon?
I think it's the whole house. And my descriptors are... I just need to find them again. Because I had them and then I forgot what they were. What did I like?
So, for chat's benefit, the zone...
Oh, yeah, I found it. I found them. Okay. So, here they are. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm. Can you read out the zone for us?
Okay, yeah. So you have a special place. Describe it with 3 of the following or other GM-approved descriptors. So... Actually, no. Okay, so bookshelves.
Mm-hmm.
Weird lights.
Mm-hmm.
There's no electric lights.
Yeah.
And blankets.
Cool. I love it. Yep.
I want to live in this house.
I mean,
do at the moment.
Our house at the moment has no ceiling lights. It's all lamps. It's quite nice.
Yeah, we didn't have any.
Until there's creepy mouse noises.
Yeah, until the creepy mouse noises.
And so, just for chat's sake, what that means is that my zone is always considered a place of power when I perform a deep work. Which means that my zone is always super emotionally loaded.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that's how that works.
Pretty accurate.
Yeah, exactly, right? Which is why I'm like, yeah, it's my house.
Yeah.
I got a lot of feelings.
Yep. And it's got even more feelings with your daughter back in it.
Yeah, exactly, right? Like, it's just feelings intensify.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Can I replace bookshelves with fireplaces?
Yes.
All right. Blankets, weird lights, and fireplaces. Because
I mean,
it's
you
not
can
very
have
well
more descriptors if you want. If you want it, like, yeah, that's fine.
I'm done.
Cool. Anyone else got anything left? How do you look, Heather?
I feel like I don't have enough descriptors for my look, but I'll share what I've got so far.
As many as you like. It can be just one.
Sharp mercurial eyes, layered clothing, soft hands, hard body, rough voice, and woman.
Cool. Love it.
Damn.
Sounds good. Yeah. Solid.
She sounds cool.
So, do we want to open... I don't think we want to open on, like, Sandy's arrival. I think we've like... It's been a little while. But I think we need to open in... Are we calling the house the den?
Yes.
Is that what we're doing?
Like, yes.
Yeah, cool. So yeah, I think we open in the den and it's like... and...
This makes me so happy.
And, like, I think that there's a television on in the background or radio on in the background somewhere, which is reporting, like, this snowfall that is apparently going to be, like, something to do with the polar vortex means that it's going to be the most snowfall that Passant Odessus has ever seen. And... Like, yeah, and they're talking about, like, everyone make sure that you that you've sorted out any, like, roofing issues and things like that, so that because, like, the snow's going to be very heavy, and I think, like, yeah, so like, we overhear the radio in the background just being like, being like, this will be the biggest snowfall, the largest snowfall that Passant Odessa has ever seen. Please make sure that you've engaged, that you've followed your family's snow preparation plan, and that you've got enough supplies in case you are snowed in. In other news, the year fives from the Passant Odessa school will be performing the Ring Saga at their school assembly on Monday.
That's gonna be the worst assembly ever. Doesn't that go for like 3 days?
It's not quite that bad, but like.
Well,
Also, why is there assembly on a Sunday?
I said a Monday.
It's a small town. Don't judge.
I said Monday. I think it's.
I'm sorry, I must have.
I think it's Friday now. Yeah. Yeah, I think there's also the thing of like, Andrew from the general store would like to let everyone know that he currently has a discount on snowshoes.
He's a profiteer, and he.
It's a discount. He's giving a discount. He's being a good
pillar of the community.
Discounts can still give profit.
That's true.
Yeah, I think we cut in on Jill standing by the fridge, and like there's like a scrap of paper that's like magneted up on the fridge, and she's like writing like Saturday morning, swing by general store to pick up extra pair of snowshoes.
Snowshoes and milk.
And yeah, and milk. Check roof.
Yeah.
Monday, 3:00. Assembly performance.
yeah. Yeah.
I like the fact that like everyone goes to the assembly performances despite their like even if they don't have like kids in the year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
got to go back to the school, and that's such a weird experience. Going back to your school and it's always like a bit different, especially if you've been away somewhere else for a while and come back. And
my primary school, because they were all demountables, all of the areas that were grass are now buildings, and all of the areas that were buildings are now grass. It's completely inverted, and it's very strange to go back.
Whoa!
So weird.
It's very strange.
So, who is like blearing into the kitchen?
Yeah, I think I'm blearing into the kitchen, and I'm just like hearing the radio saying this stuff as I come in, and I'm like, my snowshoes don't fit anymore. They're from like 5 years ago.
Didn't know snowshoes could not fit.
And so I grab the Sharpie and I cross out 1 and write over it.
Yeah.
And I'm picturing that like it's early in the morning, and so like I haven't even lit the fires in the house yet, so like it's very cold.
Mm-hmm.
And so I like reach up and like hanging. So I'm going to talk a bit about the house now.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
But I'm going to try and be brief.
Okay.
I think it's a 2-story house. I think it's built kind of into the side of a hill.
Mm-hmm.
I think the upper, and I think like there's like forest like out in front of it. Like we're in a little stand of pine trees, and then the town is like past us. And so I think all of the bedrooms are in the top floor, where like they actually get some sunlight.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas the den and like the kitchen and the living room and all that is like down here. And so I think at the bottom of the staircase that leads from the lower part of the house to the upper part of the house, there's like a door, and it opens out into the kitchen. And hanging on the kitchen side of the door on a hook are a number of blankets. And so I just like, as you come into the kitchen, Jill like grabs a blanket and just like holds it out to you.
Yeah.
But like there's something very awkward about it, because like she's being a little bit precious about the motion to avoid touching you.
Yeah. Awkward. Okay. Yeah, I take the blanket awkwardly. And like, but yeah, this is something that we do when it's really cold, unexpectedly. So it's like kind of really normal, but also awkward. So I'm just like, yep. We do. Like go sit on a stool or something in my blanket.
Like I'm already wearing one. I got like a big flannel blanket just like draped around myself.
Yeah.
Everything is flannel.
I mean, yes.
Like it.
On the radio, there's like a little announcement being like, and everyone, please make sure that in the oncoming week you welcome Sandy, who is going to be working at the pharmacy. She is a new placement here, so make her feel welcome and like part of our community. Also, welcome back Anya, the shining star and greatest and Passant Odysseus's greatest poet. She's returned to us, so you'll probably see her around.
Ooh.
This is a very local station.
Yeah, it's like we've got one of those here, and it's like, and it's always like that. It's like, if anyone's seen Margaret's chickens, can you return them to her because they have escaped again?
Yeah, there's like maybe 2,500 people in this whole town.
Yeah. It's not big.
Yeah, and so I think Jill hears this announcement on the radio and like grunts, kind of non-committally, and then like turns to Anya and kind of like cocks her head slightly and is like, "How's poetry going?"
It's fine, like normal. And then I go in my blanket a bit. We always have to have the radio on.
I mean, would you prefer something else?
Up next, classic hits from the 90s.
I've got a record in my bag.
Yeah, and I think she like holds out her hand like for the record.
Like go out of the room to like where I put my bag that I brought back from.
And we just get a shot of like Jill standing. Jill just like makes this like frustrated noise after you've left the room. Like, God, why is this so hard?
In my head, this house is like brown brick with like beige carpets and all like 70s woodwork. Like it like and I feel like if you have a record player or the radio is like basically built into like one of the like corners of one of the like one of the rooms, and so it matches all of the rest of the house perfectly.
Yeah. I totally know who is playing my character.
Yeah.
Give me a minute. I'm just gonna find a good picture and I'll drop it in chat.
Not Rosie O'Donnell?
No. No.
Let me see.
This is Dot Marie Jones, and I love her.
Yep.
She is my favorite.
Yep. Cool.
Yes. She's awesome.
Cool. All right. So where is Sandy at the moment? Are you out and about, or are you in the house?
I think I'm being driven over to the house because I haven't actually arrived yet, and I'm like clutching my little used suitcase on my lap going, I have no idea what's going on, but everything is snowed.
Yeah, and the person who's driving is like, you wouldn't be the pharmacist, would you?
Studying to be.
It's like, yeah, and she's like, good job. Need more people who know how things work. You know, properly understand bodies and all that. And like, yeah, she starts talking about like, everyone keeps talking all about, you know, we need to have a proper doctor and all those sorts of things. But I say it like, we can go to the doctor. We can go to the doctor in the next town over, and plus Aubrey, she does Bowen therapy, and during the summer we make our own honey, so I feel like we're pretty good.
Bowen therapy?
Yeah. Bowen therapy, you know, like where they loosen up all your joints for you. It fixes pretty much everything.
Yeah.
And she's like, and she like pulls up in the there's like this from inside the house we hear this pickup truck, like this diesel pickup truck, like pull up and probably stall, because whoever this person is that's driving it, it like just always does the thing of like stalling it in gear rather than putting the handbrake on. So yeah, and yeah, you like you try and open the door of the truck, and you're like, okay, cool, like this it's a 4-wheel drive truck, but the snow is like mostly up to where the edge of the cab. So you're like, I'm sure there's ground under there somewhere.
This will be fine. This will be so fine. I'm not going to get swallowed up by the snow and be never seen again. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, she's like, anytime. She's like, I'm sure you'll be able to help me out with something. I always have these really weird headaches, and I was wondering, so I'll come and see you, after the big snow.
I mean, you might want to ask the doctor about that.
No, that's fine. I'll just need to work out which like she's like, I've been taking codeine, but that seems to just make me sleepy. So I'll come and anyway, I'll talk to you about it later.
Jill waves at Carol through the kitchen window.
Yeah, and Carol waves back and is like, look, it's your person. And it's exciting.
And Jill nods. Jill's like, yep, you did it. Good job.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
Could just wade through the snow.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, and I think we can now hear in the soundtrack whatever record Anya bought with her.
Yeah.
What record was it?
What would I like? Music.
It's got to be something with really elaborate, lyrical content.
Definitely, yeah.
It could even be a Broadway musical or something.
Yeah, I was still thinking that before. That it might be a musical soundtrack.
Okay, if it's the modern day,
yeah, which it is.
Is it Come From Away?
I don't know that one.
Which is the last big musical to come out of Canada.
Yeah.
And it's a Celtic rock musical.
Oh,
that sounds exactly like
a lot of folky.
Come From Away.
Yeah.
Come From Away. Yeah, it's about 9/11. But actually, so a bunch of the passengers whose flights had to get grounded got grounded in Canada.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
It is all about the true story of a town called Gander, whose population doubled overnight from 8,000 to 15,000 with the number of passengers that they took. And it's all about the 5-day period of that happening. It's a very good show.
Okay.
Cool.
Yes, the soundtrack from that
Great.
is playing.
Sandy?
Okay, so, eventually Sandy will get to the front door.
What's hanging above the door? There's got to be something like hanging over the door to the house.
It's a lantern for
Oh, of course it is. Yep.
firewood in.
Yep. Yep. Cool. So yeah. There's a knock on the door. I assume that Jill answers. Blah 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 blah. And a cat comes in that like just runs in the door. That like none of you have ever seen before.
Oh. I'm like, Kitty.
You didn't tell me you had a cat.
We don't.
Doll just looks at it and says, "Mind the carpets."
It immediately goes and starts like pawing the carpet.
She makes like she makes like a low like grunting like growling like noise.
Yeah, and like it definitely like looks up at you like, is something wrong? Like
in that perfect cat way.
Yeah.
Go and like try and pick it up.
Yep. It is icy cold to the touch.
Oh, Kitty, you've been out in the snow for a long time. We probably can't get back in its house. We'll just have to look after it. I'm like super pleased. So I've got like a cat distraction and it makes like...
This will make things so much less awkward.
Yeah. So I have to start cuddling this freezing cat.
I'll scratch it on its head.
Yeah.
Speaking of cold, and I think Jill like goes through to my imagining like the lower part of the house is like very open planned.
Yeah. Yep.
There's basically two fireplaces. One is in the living room, which is down at one end of it, and then the other is I don't think there's like an electric or a gas stove. There's just one of those big like range hoods.
Yeah.
And that's the other one.
I feel like
and,
it's really open plan, but like there's like
there's curtains,
big
there's blankets hanging.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say there's a big chunk of it in the middle that is like slightly low, where the floor is slightly lowered, so that it's
totally.
so that it's like 2 steps down or something.
Yes, absolutely. And also there's blankets.
Quick question: does this house have a basement? Because I think most houses in Canada do.
I feel like this kind of is the basement, like
Cooking in the basement.
Not
When you
like
want to come
literally.
into the house, you have to go like down some steps to the door.
Yeah, not like literally, but in the sense that like
It's got that feeling.
it's got a bit of that feeling, and like there's maybe like a little like root cellar or something that goes off from the like sunken living room space.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I like in my head it's like ultra like modernist 70s, like experimental design.
I clearly have not been.
Oh wow, you're picturing it very differently from me.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I feel like there's a house that I've been in, and I know that I've only been in it like once. I reckon that I'm picturing. And
I'm low key describing bits of my childhood home.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Which was like 40s like fibro.
Oh right. Yeah.
Like old Canberra design.
Yeah. Ye old Canberra design. Cool.
Exactly.
So yeah. As you like as you come in, actually, you know what? I think it might be time for a break. Does that seem like a good time for a break?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
All right. Let's.
Yeah, there's like some Celtic music on the radio,
To the
and I'm
sound
like
of the-
lighting a fire, and there's a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta take the cat near the fire as you're lighting it.
Yeah.
Because I'm like,
Well,
yeah, we should warm up this cat.
By the front door and just follow Anya.
Yeah.
You're still holding all your bags because like no one said like put them down here or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. All right. So we'll close on that for the moment. We'll be back after these messages from goblins.